What's up, Sandra? We're at my house, guys. All right. Wow, everybody. We're hanging out at home for a little while. Just to prove we got kitties, Fred. So yes, hello to everybody. Sorry I've been away. Things have been super busy in my own personal life, and I'm going to run you guys up to speed to the best of my ability in the next half hour to an hour or so, and then I have to go to sleep. But yeah, first off, everybody in the chat, tell me how you're doing, tell me how you're feeling, tell me how you're hanging. And also, just to prove, we got Baby Blue, we got Ben. Who else do we have? I already showed you the baby boy. Charlie. Ping. Down here we've got an Emily, I'm sure. Yeah, there she is. Baby boy. Also, here's a bit of vintage stuff. I found the box that my last iPod Classic came in with the Killers. Throwback. Here's the even bigger throwback. I still have this iPod, by the way. It still works. I just don't know where the hell I put it. Baby boy is like, what are you doing? I'm showing the people, baby boy. Hold on. Those are old dead credit cards, but look what I found under here. This is crazy. Still wrapped in the original plastic wrap 30-pin connector. The original iPhone connector, for those of you who remember. And this thing, which I swear before God they sent with like every freaking iPod, and I never quite figured out what the heck they wanted me to use it for exactly. But yeah, there's that. That's a nice piece of a time capsule that I'd show you guys. Boom. Boom. Put the canceled credit cards back. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. iPod. All right, 7 people have popped in. How are you, 7 people? Or 6 people plus Elijah? 5 people plus Elijah? Baby Blue's very baby blueing. Hey, Sun Girl. All right. And I'm sure something's... And, okay. Hello, Miodash Alta Rejos. All right. And I'm sure something that everyone's very curious about. Yeah, they're still here. The kittens are still here. They're also very spicy still. Look at Tabbyco. Look at Tabbyco. She's like, I hate you. 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 So the reason that they're still here is, and the reason, well, one of many reasons, but one of the reasons that you haven't seen any updates about these guys, and one of the reasons that I have not, oh my Gideon thing. And one of the reasons, well, there's been a lot of reasons why I haven't been able to go back to the colonies. Yeesh, they knocked the freaking, this thing out. All right. You want to knock it out? I'll just take it out. I'll put it back in when you guys leave. Tell the ladies and gentlemen how you feel. Yeah, unfortunately, they're fully feral. So they're back in there. And the reason that they're still here, annoyingly, is that there's no TNR appointments in Los Angeles until September. I wish I'd known that before I trapped them. Yikes. Yeah, I wish I had known before I trapped them, but I didn't. So I had a month. So I have had a month to try and work on socialization. And as the hisses probably told you, Sorry, I'm like, all these red spots, I hit myself in the face with OxyClean. So I've over-oxygenated my skin. Very interesting. All right, so, yeah, and as I was saying, so hopefully, very soon, since August is coming to a close, hopefully I'll be able to get them taken care of quite quickly. Charlie! Pet the cat. Goon Squad activities are happening. Baby Blue! Benny Ben! Charlie's like, nah, I don't want this noise. I'm over here in the back. Baby Blue! What's up, Shawl Dog? Benny! What up, Chris? How you doing? How you been, fam? Benny, Benny, Ben, 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 Benny, Ben, 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 Ben. So yeah, so Chris, let me just run you and anybody else who's popped in and since I've been petting cats. The Goon Squad is fully engaged in Goon Squad behaviors, as you can see. But I still have the spicy kittens back here. Because unfortunately, as I was saying earlier, there are no TNR appointments in Los Angeles until September. And I have this big-ass red thing because I hit myself in the face with I'm going to say it was OxyClean, but in reality, it was crack cocaine. This is like the most overused joke I have. All right. Taking work home with me, as you can see. Yay, Gina, you're back. Sorry, we're from my house right now. So unfortunately, we'll have no Gino sightings today, but I'll make it up to you, Charlie. And there is, a matter of fact, a bathroom, Alexander's. Check it out. There's cats in it too, and a toilet. But yeah, Charlie is fully Charlie. Benny and Baby Blue are engaged in whatever the heck they're up to right now. And Emily is hiding. But yeah, so unfortunately, as I mentioned, the kittens are still in the stupid... the kittens are still in my bathroom because there's no TNR appointments in the city of Los Angeles until... September. It's still August. I trapped them in the beginning of August, and there's no TNR appointments until September. Charlie! Let me take my laundry bag. Thank you, sir. Benny! So yes, so they're still in my bathroom. They have been for way too long, and they're very feral still. So unfortunately, as soon as I get them fixed, back to the street for them. Let's see. What else am I missing? Charlie's got the zooms. What's up, Wingsley? How you been, Ellie? The only cat I'm missing who seems to have ran away... Oh, no, here he is. The baby boy. So yeah, I seem to keep coming back to this thing. Wingsley, just as an update, sorry, the kittens are still in my bathroom. They're still feral. There's no appointments for TNR in Los Angeles until September. Good thing September's coming around pretty soon. In other news, I wasn't able to buy any more traps because those are very expensive, but I did buy 2 transfer cages so that when I trap the cats, I can trap more than one at a time, and we can move them to the cages. So yeah, update-eration. So, Gina and everybody else, now's the part where I give you some updates in my life. So let me sit down with Benny and Baby Blue and Charlie. The full Goon Squad is here. Brennan, I've got some life advice. Do it to him before he does it to you. Happy birthday, Wingsley! It was my birthday. It was my birthday. I know what a Moyle's duties are. I'm Jewish. A Moyle did his work on me when I was 8 days old. But okay. August 22. Oh, that's awesome, Wingsley. I'm August 20th. I'm 34 now. Oh no, it's happy belated to both of us, Chris. Ha. Yeah, you're joining the Navy? Don't do it. Join the Coast Guard instead. Guard our coasts. Don't end up on the USS Enterprise. Or whatever, the USS Abraham Lincoln. That's going to be bad. Yeah, thank you, Elijah. That's crazy. I don't know why, Ellie, but I thought you were younger than me for some reason. I don't know. But yeah, thank you, Elijah, for that. I really did not need that. Oh, but Silvana! How are you? We're chilling in my new place. Let me take my hat off because I need to... golly. Sorry. The ADHD is really strong with me right now. So also, speaking of which, Silvana, I what's the situation with your car? Is it repairable? Let me put some Houdini on my forehead. But yes, so more updates. I have updates. I like Gina's advice. AWOL. Or just go, or so let's see, what else have I been up to? So yeah, so you guys have, I've ran, thanks, sir. I figured we were gonna be at home, so I break out the pack lock shirt. So let's see. That's fair. That's fair. I'm with that, Ellie. Let's see. Since you last saw me, I've been making progress moving into this new place. I've been making progress getting used to my car and relearning how to drive stick, and that's been good. Big news. Couple of things, and this is big, important. I know, Gina. I've been super busy between the move, the new car, and the big news that's about to come up that I'm about to tell y'all. I've had precious little free time for you guys and for the cat. Well, the cats on the streets. The cats at home, obviously, I don't have an option. They have to be taken care of. But yeah, it's been busy. Okay, James, I used to know this one. It's not a murder, because it's a murder of crows. Me and Chris are great minds think alike. Is it a clouder? That's what it is. Clouder. Elijah had it. I did a little bit, but like I just need to cut. I need to get a haircut soon. So all right. So hold on, chat. You're distracting me. Let me give you the updates. Let me give you the updates, and then you guys can go on your merry way if you don't want to hang out with me anymore. But let me give you the updates so before it's like way hella late. All right. Update number 1 is the cat update. There's no TNR appointments until September, so hopefully as soon as September rolls around, we'll get them fixed and get them out of my apartment or out of my house. Not that I haven't loved having them there, but they're completely feral and there's just they need to be back on the street. I need my bathroom back. I've been showering at work. You know, I'd like to be able to shower in my own house. It's a nice concept. You know, as a hypothetical, I want that. So that's update number 1 with the cats. That we got taken care of. Update number 2, my brother, and this is something my brother, and this is something I've been holding secret from you guys for the most part. I have no idea how in fuck's name I didn't, like, spill the beans. But my brother, just a little over a week and a half ago, had his first son with his wife. And so 2 weeks ago, not last week, because that was the week of my birthday, but the week before last week's, I went to Denver where my brother and his family live, and for what the guy who got banned was talking about for the bris. And we can talk at length about that because yes, I am indeed an uncle now. Well, I'm a full uncle now because I have 3 half-sisters that I never talk about, and they do have children, so I've been an uncle or like a half-uncle for a minute. But yes, this is the first, like, nephew that is a full nephew. This is my brother's kid. Like, my half-sisters, they didn't grow up with me. Yeah, Uncle David. So, all right, handsome, huge tiger. Good for you. But do you care about the small tiger? He's more handsome than you are, just say. Baby. So yeah, I became a full uncle. I'm very excited about that. My brother's son, from now on, I'm going to refer to my brother as Sam, because that's his name. Sam Romano. I'm David, he's Sam. I'm 34, he's 32. Más o menos. So, I am a half-wit, Gina. You have a half-wit? I am a half-wit. And here is half a brain cell. No, I'm not half auntie. I'm not trans yet. I don't know. We'll see. So nobody likes Mondays. Haven't you heard the song? No, handsome, huge tiger. This is a ginger cat. He's just a cat. He's So, okay, so the trip was a disaster. Well, it was great, but a disaster. Okay, wait, sorry. Let me run you up to a couple last things, and then we'll discuss the trip. So, yes, big. This is Fred, Roberta. He's a good boy. His name is Fred. He might pip, but since he's a shelter pet, he's just a cat. So, Yeah, generally speaking, if you don't have paperwork from a breeder that says the cat is what the cat is, then the cat is just a cat. In this case, domestic long hair. In the case of this one, domestic short hair. Charlie. Charlie, Charlie, Charlie. Yeah, I know, right? I know, right, James? I'm way too sober to stay on topic. Okay. I'm ignoring the chat here. So as I was saying, so yeah, Uncle David, cat's thing. Thing number 3. Thing number 3 is that you guys know what my main job is at Universal, and big news, Halloween Horror Nights starts September 3rd. So while I'm getting less busy with the moving and the lifing and the family stuff, work is not getting any less busy. As a matter of fact, I am about to be slammed for the next 2 months. So, this is all to say, if I disappear for long periods of time in the month of September, do not be surprised. I'm just profoundly busy between work and these cats and trying to get the ones in the bathroom fixed and all that jazz. It's just, I'm going to be profoundly busy and my hours are going to be crazy. So yeah, that starts September 3rd. And on the subject of September and my job, I also notified my other employer that September will be the last month I'm working for them. So, what does this mean for the channel, for me, for you, for us, for world peace? Well, since Donald Trump is the president of the United States and Bibi Netanyahu is the prime minister of Israel and Vladimir Putin is the god emperor of Russia, there will be no peace in the world. So, just don't hold your breath from that. Keep pushing. But what they can sorry, ADHD is once again taking over me. But yes, what this means is that the month of September is just going to be absolutely insanity for me. So like I said, I don't know how often I'm gonna be able to do streams in the month of September. So if you see me like once or twice in the entire month of September, please don't be alarmed. Please don't be scared. Please don't worry. Most of you won't, but the ones of you who will, please don't. I'm just stupid busy, and yeah, but for the record, it's not gonna get less busy for work in October, but because I'll only be down to one job, I will finally have days off again. I've been 7 days on for way too long, right now. So, yeah. So it's gonna be a big change, but I will be going back to having days off. I will only have the one job, and it will be Universal. Okay, fantastic, Silvana. Glad you got that fixed. Okay, fabulous. Fabulous. All right, the red is still there. God damn, OxyClean will fuck you up, dude. Baby boy, Benny. I have a tail. Tail is still in frame. So yeah. I'll try wing. That's a good idea, Wingsley. I'll definitely try to do that. And I have so many hours of vertical video, from the streams. I can find, like, it's the problem is as always is finding the time to cut, to like go through my live streams and be like, okay, this would make a good short. Let's do that. Boop. yes, long run, I might fall out of the algorithms for a little while, and if so, it is what it is. Blah blah. However, once my other job is over, I'll have 2 days off, and what my plan is, Halloween horrors notwithstanding, is that on those days off, we're gonna try to do streams related to cats, be it hanging out here with me and my cats, visiting the ferals, and like I said, going down to only one job means that I really need to stop talking about it and start actually. Tabbyco, animals are awesome. How are you? So yeah, for animals are awesome. I'm gonna run you up to speed really shortly. As a matter of fact, Elijah, yes, I did. I got them in Colorado because. So, I would not be me if I didn't do stupid. Give me a second. Benny! Yeah, that's a possibility, James, definitely. All right. In Colorado, I found a Home Depot where I got the new Master Lock Elite line. All 3 of them, the 1, the 5, and the 15. These are the ones that LPL said, "Oh my God, Master Lock keeps failing because these are vulnerable to bypass. They have a bypassable core. Allegedly, I have not tried this. I cannot prove this. I will say this: bypassable core or not, as with many Master Locks, they are not a particularly fun pick, nor are they especially challenging. They really feel like mush inside in a way. And the counter rotation from the spools isn't like. If you want a fun Master Lock to pick, stick with the Pro Series. This ain't it. But yeah, for whatever reason, they're not selling the Elites in California yet. So I stopped by a Home Depot when I was in Colorado, and I got all 3 of them. They're all 5 pins. They all have spools of some sort, and they have this new keyway, which initially I thought it was the American Lock keyway, but it's not. It's completely incompatible with anything else Master Lock has ever done, that I know of. But I'm thinking, don't quote me on this one, but I'm thinking eventually this thing is coming apart because I need to see what's inside it. And frankly, this is the least fun one of the 3 to pick because because if it has spools, it's one of the cuts where the spools don't kick in. So you never get a false set. You never get that counter rotation. It's just not fun. But if it is bypassable like LPL says, I might be able to harvest the core from that and swap it into one of the American Lock military lock cylinders that need a 5-pin cylinder with an American Lock tailpiece. So that's kind of the gears in my head going as far as that goes. Charlie! That's Charlie, the best Muppet. Get my shoes out the way so you can just see Charlie. Mr. Big C. Picking with M. McD Port. Shouts out. Oh, the cat. You open up the cat crack or the cat weed and all the cats show up. All right, we're just giving some cat weed to cats. Okay, Elijah, have a good one. Thanks for stopping by, friend. Yeah, keep it. What James said. Yeah, Wingsley, exactly. It's catnip. Whoa, baby blue! Oh, Roberta, you'll love this channel. There's nothing but fur babies left, right, and center. And occasional lock picking. Whoa! Benny is crazy cat with the catnip. Oh, Gina, that's beautiful. That's a gorgeous part of our state. Whee! Tail. Tail. Sorry, Benny is got his tail going on. Eh? Excuse me, Wicked Witch. I'm American, man. I'm American, bro. I'm American. These are American cats. They got their paperwork and everything, man. Don't call ICE on my cats, please. No, or if they're Canadian, don't tariff my cats, please. Hear me. Hey, I wonder if what happened to the guy who was trying to get a rise out of me and I just completely ignored his ass. What's his name? Moto Skater 2. Wonder if he's still here, or if I can talk shit about him behind his back now that he left. Benny is such a crackhead. Le chat. Okay, guys, enjoy it. Love it, live it. I don't know. Timo Troll. I don't know, whatever your name is. That you can do the, what's that called? The Cleveland Steamer or whatever? Emily showed up. So, yeah, I tell you one thing. When you work at the theme park and you're going through the, when you're going through like Halloween horrors at Universal as an employee, it's a really crazy feeling, because it's kind of like being an NPC, but like in real life. It's bizarre because people are, because they got the scare actors playing like, Pennywise and who's the clown from other killer clowns, and like, going around with chainsaws and stuff like that, and whatever, and everyone's getting frightened, but because you're an employee, and very obviously an employee because you're in a cook's uniform, if you're me, you're, yeah, ICP, exactly. No, but guys, the clown from damn. Name me some killer clown. Not it. I know Pennywise. Name me some other killer clowns, please. Not John Wayne Gacy though. That's a real life killer clown. Movie killer clowns. Um. Damn. Who's the clown with like a normal name, like Lloyd the Clown? Ha, not Bozo. It's from Damn it. All right, keep shooting me. No, it's yeah, yeah, everyone keeps saying Pennywise. It's not Pennywise. um ah! I don't really watch horror movies. That's the thing. Oh, cool. I was never in rehab, but you must have me confused with another David. Um but shit. Eric? No. Yeah, me neither, Gina, if I'm honest. Other than like, the good ones. It was great. It was great. Or Get Out was so good. Oh, okay. So Roberta, I'm talking about the Universal Studios in Hollywood. I live in Los Angeles. Um, so yeah. Basically, I needed a new job, and I applied and I got it, and I've been working there for a little over a year. I got promoted a couple months back to shift leader, so I really enjoy it. I'm a regular employee now. I'm no longer seasonal. It takes a long while. I got to tell you, I don't know about Florida because the laws in Florida are way different and employee protections are way different in Florida. But working for Universal as a cook is probably one of the better cook jobs you can possibly have in Los Angeles because it's super steady. The park ain't closing down anytime soon. It's run by $1 billion company. Um, so so there's that. The employment is steady, the pay is decent, the hours are decent. And this is a big thing for restaurant workers like myself. It's unionized. There's there's full coverage. They offer retirement, 401k, health insurance, dental insurance. They really hook you up at Universal. Yes, 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 yes. James, thank you. Art the Clown. There are so many Art the Clowns going around in their makeup and just trying to scare people. But yeah, there's Arts, there's Pennywises. Yeah. Pirated copy. If I go to the prom, they'll arrest me for being a pedophile. I am way too old for prom. Keep it pushing. So yeah, thank you, but yes, thank you, James. Art the Clown. There are a bunch of Art the Clowns going around. There's Pennywises. There's all sorts of killer clowns going around. You know, trying. But like I said, as an employee, going through the whole all the the fog machines and the clowns and everyone going ah. Sorry, I just scared all my cats away from me with that sudden scream. But all that, and you're just walking through it like nothing. It's a bizarre and really cool feeling, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm excited to experience it again because I got a lot of that last year during last year's HHN, and it was amazing. So I'm excited for it to start September 3rd. Okay, speaking of which, animals are awesome. Are you still in the chat, by the way? Let me know, because you're one of the few regular viewers who popped in later after I did most of the updates. And Skinny! Skinny in the chat. Animals, let me know if you're still here, because I need to run all the regulars up to speed with what's going on. And so, but I don't want to be repetitive. So, okay, yes, still here. Okay. And Silvana, just in case you missed updates. Okay, let me run the updates really quickly. I'm sorry for everyone who's already heard the updates and you're like, God, this man is like a broken record. This man is like a broken record. A broken record. A broken record. A broken record. Yeah, I'm sorry. But all right. Updates. Okay, animals are awesome. And Skinny and Silvana. Updates. Let me take the camera off the tripod and I will show you. Yeah. This is true. A lot of it is good news. Some of it's not so good news. All right. So, news number one and update number one from my bathroom. They're still here. They're still here. They're extremely spicy. There's no TNR appointments until September in Los Angeles, unfortunately. So they're stuck in my bathroom for way longer than they should be. But unfortunately, they're, as you can see, very, very feral. So as soon as I get them fixed, right back to the street. Sucks. Let's see. What else in the house. Fred is very Fred. Baby Blue is baby Blue. Sunny's very Sunny. Yeah, so that's good. So that's the cat update, and that now let's go back to the me updates. Hey, I don't necessarily support the people breaking down the flock cameras, but I do think it's a good time to learn how to cut 2-inch aluminum pipe. Just saying. Cats. My favorite like flock thing is like, hey, you probably shouldn't do anything with the. Yeah. I was like, hey, you probably shouldn't do anything with the flock cameras, but you should probably let your local crackhead know how much rare earth metals and copper there are in those flock cameras. Be like, hey, you know how much crack you could buy for one flock camera? Literally some crack, I don't know. But yeah, that's my POV is we should let all the drug addicts of America know just how much precious metals are in flock cameras and let them go do what they do. But Nah, I do keep them fed though, Chris, but they're very spicy. If I go in and try to like clean up, they start jumping everywhere. It's yeah. But you know, okay. All right, for Skinny and animals, let me continue with the updates because these are big updates. These are yeah. So that's the like annoying update. More updates. So first off, let me preface with I'm sorry I've been very like hit or miss. There are 9 cats in this house right now between mine and the Fosters and the ones waiting. I've been very busy here. I've been busy at work, and my own personal life has been quite hectic. I have 2 jobs and one of them is full time, so I'm effectively working 7 days a week right now. It's very, very hard for me to find free time for you guys, unfortunately. But which leads me. Okay, Gina. Yes, Skinny, I did move. I moved. My Acura's transmission failed, so I actually have a new house and a new car. Crazy things have been happening with me. And thank you so much, Gina. I'll see you again. I'll see you again soon. You've already heard all these updates, so you're good. So yeah. Oh yeah, Skinny's been a minute. All right, yeah, Skinny. Since I last saw you, I have moved to a new place. I'm still in LA County, but I'm no longer in LA City proper. And I have a new car. It's a Mazda 3. It's a stick shift. Unfortunately, I still have my Acura. It's parked. I haven't gotten rid of it, but it does have a failed transmission, so it's just not drivable anymore. I'm gonna start saving up to do a manual transmission swap because it costs like $20 to register it with the DMV that it's not gonna be driven. So it's parked. Car's parked. I registered it for planned non-operation for the following year, so it cost me almost nothing. It's not insured anymore. We're good. And I'm if I dox myself B2B, that could be a problem. So like I said, LA County. I used to. Oh wait, you used past tense. I used to live by Hollywood High. I used to live very, very close to Hollywood High. But I no longer live there. Now, where I live now, I'm not gonna dox myself. Sorry. The same thing where some people were like, "Hey, send me your new address so I can send you stuff." No. This new address I'm keeping secret for now. That being said, I know some people would like to send me stuff, so we'll be working on getting a P.O. box so you guys can send me stuff if you want. If you don't. But yeah, B2. Oh yeah, no worries. B2B. Yeah. Like I said, I used to live by Hollywood High, so in Hollywood. Now I live where I live in LA County. How about that? Yeah, exactly, Wingsley. And for some of you who know that I had an issue with a stalker in the past who did actually find the address to my old apartment and my parents' address. So I am trying to be a little more careful now. Echo Park, by the way, Wingsley, Echo Park has gotten so hip. I can't afford Echo Park anymore. It is expensive to live there. It's crazy. It's expensive to live all over LA, but it is really expensive to live in Echo Park now. Like a crazy way. All right. Speaking of which, before, because Animals is gonna have to go to sleep soon. And speaking of which, it's almost midnight. I'm gonna have to go to sleep soon. Yeah, but in other news, 2 weeks ago, I was in Denver because my younger brother Sam and his wife Nina have had their first child. So I became an uncle 2 weeks ago, and so I went to Denver to meet my new nephew Louis, and also for the bris because we are Jews, so we did have to engage in a little bit of child genital mutilation, which really, yeah. I will say this, which is just bizarre, is that everybody in my age group, not the olds, like the parents were just, oh, it's a lovely bris, it's such a blessing, blah, 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 blah. Everybody in my age group was like, we're still going to go through with this, but isn't this kind of just genital mutilation? And I'm kind of glad that this is a discussion that people my age are having. it's a little annoyed that we have that discussion and then, and then we're like, fuck it. We have our misgivings, but we're still going away with the snip. All right. It's like we have moral misgivings, but just not enough misgivings to get rid of tradition. All right, that's fine. I understand, I guess. Yeah. But yeah, where else? So, however, when I returned home back to LA from Denver, it dawned on me, Halloween Horror Nights starts September 3rd. So I'm going to be super busy the month of September. So if I'm super hit and miss seeing me in the next month, just know it's because I'm busy. I didn't fall off the face of the earth. I wasn't abducted by ICE. Yeah, but so yeah, if you don't see me, that's what's happening. I'm busy. And this is big news for the cat people. I let my other employer, not Universal, but my second job, I let them know that September would be my last month working for them. And that's big news. That's big news because I'll be super busy at my one job, and then, like I said, September is going to be crazy because I'm going to be working both jobs plus here. So that's why I said if you don't see me a lot in the month of September, know that I'm doing my best, but I'm busy as shit. But like I said, I did notify that employer that, hey, I'm full time at Universal now, and I need to dedicate myself to that. And what I didn't say, but is also true, is if I go back to working 5 days a week instead of 7 like I am right now, plus a little more regular hours, because Universal isn't like, oh, you need to come in right now. It's like, okay, you have a schedule, and the schedule is given to you 2 weeks ahead of time, so you know when you're working, when you're not. So I'll have, like I said, that's going to be the point where I really need to stop talking about it and actually, start making a cat rescue for real. So that's the plan, is that once I get my free time back, I'm immediately going to take it away by starting to do rescue. But that also means that once I'm officially out of my second job, I'm really gonna want to start, I need to stop, excuse me. I'm really gonna start doing the rescue for real, so we can get Chloe, so we can get Gino, so we can get all the cats that deserve a better life. And I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, the month of September is just going to be crazy busy in a way that I'm excited but terrified. But yeah, got to make this a rescue officially, because for legal reasons and for tax reasons and for numerous reasons, it's time to stop just being an under the radar rescue and be an actual rescue. And yes, Skinny, I am indeed a chef. But yeah, those are the major updates. Little spicy cats still here. David, now Uncle David, gonna be very busy month of September, quitting second jobs to make more time for cats, but that means my new second job will be me working on starting a rescue, officially. Yeah. I mean, I've been talking. Yeah, exactly. I've been talking about it. They're both cook jobs, Diamonds. Okay. Silvana, flock cameras. I'm not sure. Are they related to Palantir somehow? I feel like they are. Flock cameras are one of those cameras that they're like smart AI cameras that basically take away all your personal privacy. Allegedly, the purpose is to solve crimes, but yes, Diamonds, I do indeed cook at Universal Studios. My other job is also cooking, but not at a theme park. Wait, are they Chinese or are they related to Palantir? I felt like they were related to Palantir and our Lord and Savior Peter Thiel. Yeah. I mean, for the record, Roberta, if you want to do cooking professionally, my recommendation would be get a job in the restaurant field. I did not take a single second of culinary school. And not saying that it isn't very helpful, because it is, but like cooking is one of those things where if you want to do it professionally, start doing it professionally. Don't like learn on the job. But yeah, basically, flock is one of those things that takes away all your personal freedoms, and I'm not for that. Bear! Oh my. Oh, they're not Palantir? Okay. Yeah, I just don't see the. No, yeah, but you see, here's the thing: we pay billions of dollars a year to our police forces and what like that. If they can't solve crime without flock, skill issue. What are they doing? What are we paying them for? Why? Like that's my thing. And also come on, like there's already plenty of cameras in the world. There's like all your Teslas are recording you. Every business has CCTV cameras. Do we really need governments surveilling surveilling us all the time? Custom Diamonds, I think you should check up on that because the budget for the LAPD is crazy. And they don't want to get rid of their Crown Vics. They love their Crown Vics. Besides, with all the money we pay the LAPD to not solve crimes in the city, you know what we could do? We could do, I don't know. Yes, I. No, 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 no. Yeah, but you see, here's the thing. See, here's the thing, and I don't want to get too much into political debate, but there's a difference between benefiting all of society and benefiting some of society. Medicine should benefit all society. Police do not benefit all of society. Police, especially in America, as the inheritor of slave patrols, no, I don't want to protect criminals at all. I think you're taking my desire for personal privacy and freedom, and using that to, basically to say, oh, you must want to protect criminals. No, I want the police, with which we pay millions of dollars to, instead of funding our schools, instead of funding, I don't know, new public houses, low cost, yeah, James would know more about this than me, but I guarantee you, with the money that we pay the LAPD in taxes, and with their annual budget, they should be able to solve all the crimes. But no, they're too busy beating up black people who are innocent of most crimes. Basically, is what I'm saying is rehabilitation and lifting people up. No, Muriel, I would not. I would absolutely not. And let me tell you why. Because if my family members were harmed or taken away or whatever, no. Don't tell me what I'm thinking about myself. If something bad happens to my family members, I would like the perpetrators brought to justice. I fail to see how a AI-enabled smart camera that uploads its data to the cloud and basically strips all people, criminal or not criminal, of their privacy is helping solve crimes. Just don't see that. I see that as surveillance, as the government getting in your business in a way that it really shouldn't. And if I may appeal to the Republican groups here, that's taking away my personal freedoms. Are we the personal freedoms people, or are we not? And yes, for those of you curious, I have been picking locks off camera. But yeah, and like James said, that's the thing. I want all the guilty people to go to jail. I don't want innocent people to ever be in jail, or worse. And considering our track record in America, where we have not only imprisoned innocent people, but executed them. Some things, it's very hard to say, oops, are bad. There we go. YTFP, Chris and James are doing all the are doing all the research that I cannot do while I'm streaming. But yeah, the point is Flock has a body count. Flock has has done things and put people in positions where they should not be. And I'm sorry, but we are way too much in a crime and punishment society as is. So I see no reason to make false imprisonment easier. And also, here's the thing, Custom Diamonds, and this is especially true in 2026. Which crimes are we imprisoning people for? The crimes that everybody would say are crimes, or the ones that you might say is a crime but I might not? Like, are we setting up a flock camera outside of Planned Parenthood? Oh, okay, so this is a class thing. You want to put people, you want to imprison people for being poor. Cool. That's very good. Rather than paying to get them housed, get them drug treatments, get them mental health treatments, which would in the long run be a lot cheaper, and it would make them productive members of society. No. Let's pay some college dropouts who have no idea about criminology or mental health issues or drug abuse, but they have a gun and a badge. Let's pay them to lock up these people who need help. Let's instead put them in jail, where we pay more than we would in a treatment facility. And then they just are in the cycle of imprisonment, drug use, imprisonment, homelessness, imprisonment, drug use and homelessness, etc., until they die a young death. Oh no, blocking the sidewalks. Like I said, get them houses. Stop paying the cops and build houses. Or, if you're the cops, how about you go after the criminal landowners who are hiking up rates at ridiculous things, who are kicking people out for no reason, who are, like, that's the thing. It's very easy to blame the poor people. Custom Diamonds, I think you're extremely wrong. And I'm going to go beyond extremely wrong. I know you're wrong. Recidivism rates are super high in American jails because we don't do anything in the prisons to help our mentally ill, to help our drug users. So as a matter of fact, and I've heard this from multiple prisoners, including famous ones, drugs are just as easy to get in prison as they are on the streets. You just pay for them with stamps. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know, James, right? Blocking sidewalks, the real societal ills here. This is why we need flock cameras. Ha! Yeah, no, if you want to live in a totalitarian country, do what all the other, people who want to do like that. Move to Russia. Move to Russia. That's where all the traditional conservative values, I don't know. Yeah, all the 6, 7 values. Yeah, Bakersfield. Are you really using Bakersfield as a shining example of something? Because Bakersfield sucks. Bakersfield is ding 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 ding. It personified. Kern County is terrible. It's a horrible place. I'm sure it really does the homeless. But okay, you know what? I'm done. You do your things, Diamonds. If you think that the biggest ill in Los Angeles and in the world in general is homeless people and not people like Rick Caruso making it crazy impossible to live in this city, then I don't know. You do you, fam. You do you. But yeah, he's a piece. And for the record, I'm not saying that Karen Bass is great. She's not. She's meh, personified. And her response to the fires, meh. But Rick Caruso would have been worse. We know this because he's literally sent fire engines to his private malls when there were literally houses burning down next door. Yeah, and you know who ships homeless to LA? All the red state. But okay, Custom Diamonds, you do you. Like I said, keep thinking that poor people are what plagues our society. With that, it'll get you nowhere in the long run. I guarantee you that. But but whatever. Regardless, that doesn't matter. Well, you didn't say criminals. You said homeless people. Now, and to assume all homeless people are criminals is really classist, number one, and stupid too. You know, the funny thing is, even with all the protections that I mentioned in Los Angeles, I have coworkers in Universal who are homeless because the price of living in LA is so high that they just sleep on the sofas at Universal. They have a P.O. box for their mail, and they sleep at Universal. They sleep in their car. They have full-time jobs. The vast majority of homeless people, I don't want to move to Bakersfield. I love my city. The vast majority of homeless people are gainfully employed, that you don't see them. You see the most crazy out there people, the people who need the help the most. But no. Put them in jail. Let them get worse. You do you. Seems like a great plan in the long run. Yeah, exactly what Bear said. That's the thing. What I'm saying is that if you want police to go after crime, go after white-collar crime. Yeah. Keep in mind that our country is literally being run by a pedophile who bankrupted casinos. Oh no! You know what else is not violent? Drug use. Sleeping on the streets. Okay. If you think this man who is, how much did you pay for gas recently? Because I think the people who voted for Trump voted for him for gas and eggs. Oh, Bear, Elijah had to go. Do you want me to get rid of Custom Diamonds? Are you being annoyed by him, Bear? I can. Say the word, Bear. Oh, Zoe the cat's here too. Nah. Bear, if you want to, say the word. Me or Zoe the cat can do it, but I'm fine. If he wants to have a difference of opinion with me, he can. Just all right. Anybody else in agreement with Bear, by the way? All right, call the cops. It's a violent crime. Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing, James. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You guys are right. Yep. Thank you. Thank you, Zoe the cat. Let me do a little bit. Let me actually do one more. Boom. What's up, Doug? Allegedly, I do. No, but yeah, I agree with all of you. I mean, here's the thing. Yeah, bad energy. And here's the thing. And I've said this before. If you guys want to have a difference of opinion politically with me, go for it. Especially if your arguments are good, I will hear you out and defend your right to disagree with me till my dying breath. But if you're engaging in stupid like that, where you're literally like, "Oh, it's the homeless people's fault," fuck right off. Well, I mean, here's the thing. I don't think we have a lot of honest debate, James, but it's the stupid thing. It's like if he made a good argument, if he made a good argument about how about homeless people contribute to societal decay, about how they're responsible, all of these things which I don't believe are true. Homeless people are the main contributors to societal decay. Homeless people are responsible for the vast majority. Doug, if the cat keeps attacking your wife's feet, put some tuna in between your feet. That way, she'll attack your feet. Like, that's the thing. If you're gonna hit me with some red team classist talking points, make them good red team classist talking points. Don't be like, "Oh, homeless people bad." And yes, I agree with Bear. Pineapples and pizza all day, every day. Except yeah, Silvana, I think that's it for updates. Cat's still here. I became an uncle. Halloween Horror starts soon. Yeah, let me see. Yeah. Halloween Horror starts September 3rd. I'm 21 plus. I love soda. So, yeah. Halloween Horror Nights starts September 3rd. I'm quitting my other job, not Universal. I'm quitting my second job at the end of September, which means I'm going to have to dedicate myself more to the cats. Oh, I gave him so many chances. Wingsley. I gave him so many chances, and and literally the rest of the chat was like trying to be like, "Yo, can you stop being stupid?" And like I said, if you give me just an iota of a decent right-wing talking point, I'll be like, "You know what? I disagree with you, but you make a good point. Let's keep it pushing." But if you're gonna be stupid as fuck, you're gonna get no respect from me. Anyways. Yeah, good point. Good call, Jake. It's part of being in your 30s and having alopecia run in your family. But it's all right. I still have hair. Yeah, but it's all right. We move. What was his name? I've already forgotten, motherfucker. All right. Anyways, it's 12:30, guys. We've had our fun. Hey, Illuminator. Hey, Illuminator. Oh yeah, it was Blowhard McDumb fucking Alright. Speaking of things speaking of things that I don't really tolerate. Alright. Anyways, as I was saying, I think I've given you guys all the updates that are fit to print. You have all been updated. We had fun. We dealt with the troll. We hung out with the kitty cats. Oh my God, Silvana, I'm sure they did. There's so many of them. It's insane. Now, Wingsley, I don't live in the apartment anymore. I moved. I can actually say, currently, Bear, there are 9 cats in this house. 9. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we can be honest now. I no longer have a property management that limits me. Gear Jammer, since you're really interested in that, I'll let you take a guess. I know what your guess is going to be, so just say it. Say it. Go. I'm waiting for it. Well, you're going to say it. Come on. Say the words. Say the emoji. You know it. Oh, that's actually a surprise. I thought I was going to get the juice box emoji. Yeah, the funny thing is, Gear Jammer, and I'm telling you this literally, my mom has a normal sized nose. This is from my dad. So my dad is the hawk. A foreign policy hawk. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Yeah, this nose was promised to my people 3,000 years ago. Don't fuck with it. But yeah, Bear, way too many kitty cats right now. We got Charlie. We got Baby Blue. Being very Baby Blue. It's the gang. Let me see what else. We got these two. We got Fred. Hey, Baby Blue. I'm sure Benny is on my bed right now. No, Sunny is, though. Spicy kitties are still here. So like I said, unfortunately, Bear, there's no TNR appointments in Los Angeles until September. So I trapped them a little early. That's a little frustrating, but it is what it is. Now I know where Benny is. Benny! So the funny thing is I bought this literally yesterday for Emily because she likes the chair and she likes looking out the windows. And of course, where did Emily go? I don't know. But she has not used this at all yet. Annoying. Astro Dream, I do cat rescue, so I kind of collect them in bunches, and then I lose a few, and then I get some more, and then I lose some few, and then I get some more. There's a few that I need to lose, unfortunately. But it's been, and that's another thing. So far, and that's another reason why I want to do my own rescue with the quickness, is because So far, so far I've been relying on so far I've been relying on other rescues to get my rescues to forever homes, but once I get my own started, I'll be able to like put pet finder um listings up and whatnot. Oh, dude, Bear, Charlie is a chonker. Yeah. Hey, you know what, James? That's a good point. My next cat, I'm naming it Luigi. Yeah. Sir. Oh, wait, no, this is his right hand. Sir, yes, sir. What up, Nievejefe? The cats are pretty good. The cats are pretty good right now, but whoopa! Charlie's like, you've been manhandling me for a little long. That's all right. But, and I actually mentioned this earlier. I've been super busy of late. Unfortunately, I'm gonna give you the 5 second run up to speed. The kittens that I trapped about a month ago still in my house. There's no TNR appointments in Los Angeles until September. They're still extremely feral. So as soon as I get them fixed, right back to the street. What else? 2 weeks ago, late at the end of August, or 2 weeks ago, mid-August, I became an uncle. My new nephew, Lewis, just had his circumcision because Judaism about a week and a half ago, and went well. I looked away the entire time because it makes me very uncomfortable. Let me see. Halloween Horror Nights starts September 3rd, so I know I've been super streaky of late, but I am going to be even streakier for the next month. But it is what it is. That being said, I have notified my other employer, not Universal Studios, that September will be my last month working for them. Hey, it'll yeah, have you met my cats Marks, Engels, Dzersky? And this one's a real killer. We call him Lavrentry Beria. No, Nievejefe. Still Universal. Love Universal. The reason I'm quitting my other job is so I can have more time for Universal and the cats, which is to say, yeah, love Universal. I'm chugging along. I'm getting full-time hours. I'm not officially classed as a full-time employee yet, but I should be within the next 6 months. So yeah, I'm dedicating myself to that. September is going to be crazy because I'm going to have the 2 jobs and it's going to be Halloween horrors. So yeah, it's going to be just nutso. But like I said, at the end of September, I'm quitting my second job. I'm going to have the Universal job, and I'm going to be trying to dedicate myself more to this channel and to rescue and stuff like that. Because honestly, I wasn't making that much money for the second job anyways, and with more free time, I'll be able to dedicate myself to this. Like I said, I'll start a rescue, and yeah, everything's really good otherwise, though. It's just been super busy. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Bear. Not my problem. Not my problem. Not my problem. I'm very concerned. I hope they eat well, but when September 30th becomes October 1st, I don't care. They have no food? What a shame. Someone should probably do something about that, not me. Oh, they hate the new menu? What a shame. Not my problem. You know, it's an A-B problem. I don't see where I fit in. But yeah, everything else is good. And you have a half um, as far as if you want to send me stuff, don't right now because this is a new house and I'm not planning on moving anytime soon, so I'm not going to be giving up the address to pretty much anybody. But once I get some free time, I'm planning on setting up a PO box for myself. And that I will publicize because obviously that, you know, that's cool. Hey, they can make their own damn tuna sandwich. If I'm bringing them something, it's going to be, like, nice. They really like my quiche. They like my quiche Lorraine from what I hear. But also, a lot of the patients that were, like, giving me feedback and telling me what they like and what they don't like, they moved away. It sucks. That's a good question, Zoe the cat. You're just going to have to let me know and I'll pick you up at the airport. Can I give you a pro tip, though? Fly into Burbank, not LAX. Oh, that's crazy, James. Hopefully it's a little bit easier. But, you know, I don't care. Also, can I just bitch and moan for once? Actually, sorry. Let me bitch and moan while I'm heating up my nail. But so let me tell you all about the frickin' let me tell you all about my trip to Denver for the circumcision. The trip itself, lovely. The circumcision, very spiritual moment, not lovely for me, but then again, I looked away, so not so bad. My poor nephew, is all I have to say. But let me tell you that driving from my new place to LAX sucked. It sucked. Like, driving to LAX always sucks, but like from my new place, extra suck. And the Burbank airport is closer to my new place than LAX, and I wanted to fly out of Burbank because there is flights nonstop from Burbank to Denver. But my parents were like, because you know, it was a family thing, so I didn't pay for the ticket. My parents were like, oh yeah, the tickets out of Burbank were like several $100s more expensive than out of LAX. I was like, I literally told my parents, next time we need to do a family flight and I'm flying separately, I will pay the difference in ticket price to fly out of Burbank to not drive to LAX. It was that unpleasant. And to add insult to injury, my Southwest flight out of LAX was delayed by an hour. Not so bad, just an hour. My Southwest flight out of Denver was delayed by 2.5 hours. Then another hour to make it 3.5 hours. Then it was canceled. Ah! You know, I mean, I can't speak for Ryanair because I haven't been to Europe in forever. But Southwest, and you know what sucks? Southwest used to be so good. It's living proof that, like, let fucking VC firms ruin everything. They're the real like, string up all venture capital firms. Like, Southwest used to be different, but now, no. They're just like everybody else, and they suck. Nah, I skipped the Blue Horse. You know what else? You know what else? There's a big-ass Lovelock Bridge in Denver, and I frickin' left my pics in... Yeah, the flock cameras will stop VC. I would like, I would literally, like change my tune and be like, I love flock cameras if they manage to catch like all the billionaire pedophile criminals. Like if a flock camera catches Peter Thiel and Donald Trump like eating a dead baby or something like that, I'll become the biggest like yeah. If the flock cameras catch like the pedophile billionaires, I'll actually change my tune and be like, I support flock. But until then, fuck flock. And here's another thing. You can cut 2-inch aluminum pipe with almost anything. Shh. Although, may I recommend a circular saw? Yeah. And I mean, and you know what? LAX wouldn't be so damn unpleasant if not for the fact that the only way to get to LAX from almost everywhere is by car. Like if there was and for the record, there are ways to get there on public transit and on trains. Nowhere near where I live or where I was living were those places. And it's so frustrating. 1 second. I mean, yeah. Yeah, LAX is just, you know, and, yeah, I mean, you know, that's the thing. For all the money we're paying the LA Police Department to not solve crimes, we should be spending more money on public transportation. All right, Zoe, thanks for hanging out with us, man. Appreciate you. I'm leaving soon anyways. Canned nacho cheese sauce. One second on that one. Let me think. Yeah, you're right, Chris. Wingsley got me in an actual. You know what? All right. No. Yeah. Here's my take on canned nacho cheese sauce. It's a lot like Taco Bell. In that to call it Mexican food is a lie. But to call it delicious when you're stoned, not a lie. Like that's kind of my take. To call it Mexican food at all is very presumptuous, but that like it's cheese and salt and who doesn't love cheese, and salt is a flavor activator. It's got all the things that you want in food. So yeah, there's my take. Not Mexican food, but good. And if you're curious, the nachos at Universal are made with Pasado brand white nacho cheese sauce. Though we don't get it out of a can. Yeah, jalapeno slices on the side, a little bit of sour cream. Hell yeah. Nice, good salsa. Oh no, we don't do jar either, Wingsley. We buy stuff. It's universal. It's a busy restaurant, so we buy stuff by the case. I wish one day I could do a live stream from work when it's just me. I know I'm not allowed to. Give me a second, folks. I gotta use the restroom. I'll be right back. And then we're gonna wrap it up. Oh, baby blue. Baby blue. Baby blue. Baby blue. Man, I go to the bathroom, I come back, y'all talking about government cheese. That's crazy. But anyways, wee. Bee. Anywho. This is all to say, I drank out the hose too. Don't worry about it. 90s kids drank out the hose. Thank you so much, Just Dot. You're awesome. Let me give that a heart and a like. Hey, that's Northern California hose water. Southern California hose water is delicious. It cascades all the way down. We got it all the way from Mono Lake, man. It's been going aqueducting for a while. That's the second best water after New York City. Well, I guess that's just LA. Well, rest of y'all suckers can. I mean, we can joke about that, but that's mostly because of the age of their pipes. But like, it's got Brondo in it. Salud, baby blue. Bless you. But yeah, but like New York City's water system is actually super cool and super interesting. Cause like they literally it's flowing all the way. It's an incredible like bit of like natural engineering and involving the Hudson River, but also, you know, just massive amounts of basins and man-made waterways and lakes and very cool shit. I remember reading on New York City's water system, and it's profoundly fascinating. Much like LA's water system. I mean, I mean, I know a bit about New York's water history. LA's water history I know a lot of, being a native Angelino, and it's also just super, super interesting. And William Mulholland is a profoundly fascinating man, and also kind of a piece of shit, but modern LA wouldn't be what it is without him. So that, you know, for better or for worse. Yeah, but for real, Prop 65 is the stupidest fucking thing ever. Like, I understand, like, it had good intentions, but then it's like, this paper causes cancer. I'm like, no, it doesn't. Like, these shoes contain something that causes cancer. I'm like, no, they don't. I mean, maybe they do. These shoes are from Target, so who knows? This lock causes cancer. Wait, do I actually have any? Hold on 1 second. Time out on the field. Do I still have any of the packages from the Master Lock Elite series? Okay. There is no Prop 65 warning on the Master Lock packaging. Okay, hold on. All right, it's made in Mexico. We knew that already. Sustainable packaging. Uh. 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 Nah, no Prop 65 here. No can do. But yeah, I hate that they have the Prop 65 warning on freaking wine bottles. Like, why? Okay, I know I've been silent for a little bit too long. I don't know. Speaking of keys, pick one more lock, and then I'm gonna say goodnight to all of you fine folk. Crack. What do I want to pick? What do I want to pick? I'm not gonna lie, I haven't had because I've been so busy. They might have. Because I've been so busy in life of late, I haven't had a whole lot of time to pick, and I'm definitely feeling like my skills are slipping a bit. They'll come back as soon as I have time to pick more, but definitely I'm feeling a little rusty. Just Dot, I don't have a Cash App for the cats, but I do have my PayPal listed on my channel page. All right, Wingsley, good night. I'm going to call it a night as soon as I get this sucker open. How are we doing here? Oh, this is just a U-Haul lock, Chris. I got it off a bridge. It's not one of the Avis U-Hauls though, because it doesn't say 8550 anywhere on it. This one, but it does have spools. I know that for a fact because this is because I felt them. And which is weird because then I went and bought a new one from a U-Haul store, and that one had all standard or tapered. And it felt like absolute mush. They must have changed their manufacturer again. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of looking for one of those old U-Haul Abus ones, but I'm not looking that hard. Oh man, a public urination charge. That sucks. Night, Silvana. Thanks for stopping by. About yay big. Yous are cool. Hey, Danny D, you're one of my favorite actors in the. Oh wait, never mind. I said that out loud, didn't I? Damn it. Marhaba. All right. Like I said, I'm really rusty these days. Let me get a lock that I can embarrass. I remember this. I haven't picked this thing in forever, but I remember this Vortex being very easy. Where's Elijah to say, one more lock, eh, right? Hey, David? Hey, you lying ass motherfucker. All right. It was easy. Also, what the hell kind of company name is Vortex? Oh, you're so awesome, Just Stop. Thank you so much. I bow before your amazingness. Bow. And it's 111 right now. So, yeah, big dubs. All right, everyone. Hug emojis in the chat. I'll see you all. I'll see you all. I was about to say see you tomorrow. I will probably not be seeing you tomorrow. If I see you tomorrow, holy shitballs. But pleasure hanging out with y'all. I hope you enjoyed the updates. I hope you don't mind that I've been a little bit streaky with the uploads and lives of late, but I'm sure you can understand. Anyways, looking forward to Halloween Horror Nights. Looking forward to what the future holds, and looking forward to being relaxing like this dude right here. So